Welcome back, everyone. I'm the Depressed Eeyore, and this is Eador, Masters of the Broken World. Good news, everyone, I do have a mouse. I got a new one. It's not really a fancy mouse, it's only about $8, but it doesn't double-click, so that's a good thing. So, I did try to repair my old mouse, but I got it to stop double-clicking, but to do that I had to pretty much pry it open, and it kind of made it so it was a lot more stiff when it was with its clicking, so I kind of just threw it out. So I got this new mouse. It's a lot better. Alright, I did say I was going to tally up the votes on Monday morning, but it's actually Sunday evening because I felt like playing this game a bit sooner. So I apologize if your vote hasn't come in, though it seems, I mean, with what I've seen so far, it's been 4 votes for Sergor. That's it. Everyone's just been interested in Sergor. It unlocks quite a bit of stuff. I mean, the only one that could be a potential thing, simply because 1, it's new, and 2, it actually has pretty good stuff as well, is Sergor, because it has access to, it not only has access to rank 2 units, it has access to a rank 2 magic school. But quite frankly, these ones are a little bit more reliable rank 2 units, the Thug and the Guardsman. Well, I know the Guardsman's a little bit more reliable, but I don't know about the Thug. But the Guardsman's also very expensive, so, I mean, it's got its disadvantages. So, we'll be doing Sergor Developed Mixed World. I have done Developed Worlds before, but I've only done tiny Developed Worlds. I've never done small, so this will be a little bit of a new thing for me. But first, let's go talk to you. Ah, boss, it's you. Want to hear a new joke? Go ahead. What's an immortal's greatest challenge? Not to die of boredom. You call that a new joke? I've heard that one a dozen times. Hey boss, I thought you lost your memory. One of the few advantages of amnesia is the ability to laugh at old jokes again. Or do you remember everything now? Maybe not everything, but I do remember this joke. How can I help you, boss? Do you know why I began to create the world? Was I driven solely by a thirst for power? You never shared your thoughts on the subject with me, boss, but I guess you were driven by something other than a desire to rule mortals. I'd say it was self-preservation instinct. Really? How can the world preserve me? It's simple, boss. The world is the focus of order. The demons, ever eager to drag a being into chaos, won't be able to harm you as long as you're connected to your world. Your world is an anchor that holds you in Eador. Interesting. So demons have thrown all the higher beings into beings that didn't have their own worlds into chaos? Well, not all, but many. Some managed to hide, but the demons are watching every master very closely. Trust me. Whenever one of you loses his world, he's guaranteed a free chip to chaos. A lovely perspective. Anything else, boss? Yes, I have more questions. No. Okay. And screw you, Eador. Actually, fine. I'll talk to Eador. Got questions for you, Eador. No, I'm not gonna play up to your wisdom. Okay. So we're gonna be doing Sergor. If for some reason Monday morning I find a bunch of new votes, I will just reload my save and pick the other one. But I think Sergor has been kind of the pick. So let's go ahead and get this started. Also, I need to see what time it is, because I don't think there's a window mode yet. So, alright. Not much to start out with. Just gold and I wouldn't mind this cheaper resource, but we're not at the point where we really need to spend these things. Generally, you want to save your astral energy for a particular sort of battle that you'll probably end up doing later on, which I'll kind of explain later why it's so important. Right now, we don't really need it, so let's go ahead and exit. Oops, sorry, not exit. Start the battle. I mean, you could use astral on shards that you might think you really want to get, and you don't want to risk too much save scumming, but you know how it is. I have considered going a harder difficulty, but I think I'm going to wait just a little bit longer. I'm going to try something different for this run, hopefully. I'm not sure. It's Developed Worlds kind of are, well, you'll kind of see. It's kind of set up in a way that actually favors my general's playstyle. But we'll see. Okay. Developed World. Okay, this is different. Yeah, the one Developed World, or I think I did 2, but I remember one of them was in a hills type area, and pretty much I was literally starting out around iron, marble, and mithril, like right off the bat. I was surrounded by those resources. This one, I'm not really starting out with much. Got some heavily developed, oh yeah. Like I mentioned before, all these areas are really heavily developed. In other words, they've been mostly explored, as you can see. Can't really see it here. There's very few. Some of these areas don't have very many locations. Your area you start in starts out 100% explored, which is neat because you get a lot of resources. I mean, you get a lot more money and you get some gems. But it's bad because, you're not gonna get much else. You can't explore it. You can't take advantage of any of the areas there. So we definitely want to take advantage of some of these free settlements. That's definitely going to be a thing. And I guess the main thing we need to figure out is what we're going to be using. Let's go ahead and save our game real quick. We'll go ahead and save this as let's play 2, just in case. There we go, and we'll continue. We do have some new buildings. We definitely had a really good pick for shards this run, this turn. Mainly because we unlocked the fort, which I did check back to see what was listed originally in my previous shard pick. Fort wasn't one of them. The Sages Guild, Sages Guild was something that could have been picked, but not the fort. The fort was just given to us, and getting both the fort and the Sages Guild means we have access to rank 2 magic and rank 2 even more rank 2 buildings, specifically recruit buildings. So yeah, we're going to have ourselves quite a bit going for us. Now, we don't exactly have much access to iron. Yeah, we don't have any access to iron. So I may consider going for, something's not right. My income should be higher. What difficulty is this on? I can't change it here, can I? Nope. Gameplay? Nope. Okay. I think it's still the same. Alright. So, yeah. We have access to... We're going to be starting... we're going to be growing a little bit faster than I expected. Anyway, I'm kind of wasting time here, so yay. What we needed to do is figure out what we're going to pick. I wanted to try something different this time. So... Because if I do, I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys seen the warrior swordsman start like a bazillion times now. So maybe let's go. I don't want to go scout because we don't exactly have much in the form of reliable things. What I mean by reliable things is the fact that we only have access to rank 2 carpenters, and that's not really that. It's okay, I mean, you get access to the light crossbows, but that's about all you get. So, yeah, I think what I'm going to be doing is, let's go to our hero. I'm going to go ahead and attempt... Yeah, I think I'll go with the commander. Let's try him out. Go ahead and recruit him. Hire the hero. Velinar is our hero. And he starts out with defensive tactics, which means all my units have +1 range defense. Not too bad. Something that's different about the commander is, well, one, they start out with a point of command, which means they start with 4 slots instead of 3. And also, instead of starting out with just a slinger and a militiaman, they start out with a spearman as well, so that's pretty good. Now the bad part is, commanders by themselves suck. They are they're not very reliable. Even though they can wear medium armor, they're not good at melee, and that's about it. I mean, generally you want to go ahead and just build them towards magic, just so you can actually do something. So let's go ahead and work with magic for right now. I'm going to go with that, and I'll unlock some stuff for us. There we go. And we'll get some magic sparks, which is better than nothing. And let's go ahead and see if we can take this place, the free settlement here. Honeybee Meadows has the most money. Not sure how explored it is. It doesn't really show right now. Doesn't have any locations though. What about this place? No locations. No locations. 4 locations. 0 locations. Generally, these areas around you are not at 100%, so you can still explore them. So you might be able to find some extra places to explore. And I don't get why there's always these rainbows everywhere. Could be just a graphic, you know, aesthetic thing. Or aesthetic, how do you pronounce it? Yeah, I've never done this with a small map, so I don't know what to expect for, you know, fighting two guys at once on a developed map. 6. Negotiate. 480 gold? Screw you. I'm just gonna kill you. Actually, I'm probably gonna fail, but I'll attempt to kill them. It's 6 on 4. So, yeah. That could be a problem. Okay, our main thing is I want to kill that freaking slinger. A little bit of frame rate issue here. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. For the most part, we don't exactly need to move too much, so we'll just hold back for now. This place gives me +1 defense. Give me more counterattack. Whoa, what's the deal with my frame rate? No need to gurgle. You're fine. All right. We'll just hold back for right now. So yeah, all my units have +1 range defense, which is kind of nice. The stats don't appear until you're actually in combat. So just keep that in mind. Okay, magic. Okay, takes care of you. We're gonna go ahead and just stay on the defensive for right now. Probably a bad idea, but you know, it's never stopped me before. Okay. Gonna throw the spear. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That didn't. Okay. So now I can literally take you out. So I'll take you out. Stab, stab. Okay. So we've evened the odds a little bit, but we're still, you know, kind of in trouble. Especially since that guy just started flanking me. Yep, this is gonna get ugly fast. Stab you. I don't have any magic left. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I was close, but not quite close enough. So let's go ahead and just load the autosave. Yeah, it's not gonna work. I'm just checking. If it was a level higher and had, like, you know, +1 defense on everybody, I could have probably pulled it off. Maybe if I was a little more defensive. I don't know. It's kind of iffy. Let's go ahead and check the other place first and see if it's a little bit easier. Something about developed worlds is the defenses of provinces are a lot higher, so you're generally going to have a lot more harder encounters. This is why I'm sticking to the difficulty I'm at, because I tend to do a lot of safe loading, and I don't like doing that. Alright, let's go try the free settlement. It's not worth as much, but it's still... 12 gold is quite a bit. There's a hero over there, apparently. Okay, militiaman, slinger, spearman. Negotiate. 480 gold? I'll just kill you. Screw you guys. This is why I don't negotiate usually, because it's just ridiculous how expensive some of this stuff is. Alright. Okay, this will be a lot easier. Having just those 3 cantrips really does make a difference here. This guy has force march. What a jerk. You can actually see what they have by just highlighting them, but usually I like to right-click them to kind of look. One thing I do want to apologize for is my last session or last series, I kind of breezed through, I kind of rushed through a lot, and I didn't really read a lot of the new descriptions of units, but I'll try to do that a little bit more often now. Alright. Alright, you go ahead and focus on the peasants, that's fine. You take a step back, and we're just going to let them come to us. Okay. Go ahead and magic bolt you. Oh, you have a little bit of magic resistance. That's kind of lame. Stabby stab. Kill you. Oh, I can throw my spear. Oh, that's not really what we need. We can throw a spear at you, though. Let's go ahead and do that. Take that. Free hit. That is one thing I failed to do with my spearman. I didn't throw my spear on the last battle. So we might actually pull off this battle without much issue, which would be nice. Alright, I'm completely out of magic. Something to note, whoever gets the kill generally gets more experience, so that is one thing that someone tried to point out. The AI heroes tend to get a lot more levels, and I think that's because they generally let them get all the kills. I don't think it's really that. I think it's more that just they let their units die, and then the hero just cleans up. Which, I mean, it's still a strategy. I mean, bulking up your hero is always a good thing. Okay, go ahead and kill that. Go ahead and stab you, and go ahead and stab you. It's still a brutal fight, but it's not too shabby. How much damage can you do? 1 damage. That's okay. I was hoping to maybe get another kill on him, but not a big deal. Success! 16 gold. And no level ups. But we do have this new area. This place is... Are you serious? This place is also 100% explored, which means I can't do anything with it. Savage Woods. This place does have a territory. And it also has redwood, which is pretty amazing. Alright, what we're going to go ahead and go for is... I want to go ahead and get the tavern. Get +1 income. And we're going to go ahead and head on back. See, I'm already doing something different. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to... Actually, I should have deleted some units on the previous turn, but that's okay. Because what we're going to go for next is this thing here. Why does it cost so much? Oh, why can't I pull it up? Oh, okay, so yeah, that's just the base price, period. Okay. So, this is a, what is this thing called? Barbarian camp. So you get access to Barbarians. It also opens access to Chieftain tents. Placed on planes. Oh, and you're gonna get access to Chieftain tents, which can be kind of useful. Also, this is a karma. I'll start getting negative karma from doing this, which is also kind of why I wanted to do this strategy, because I was tired of getting good karma, because that's what I've been getting with all these. I mean, I'll still get good karma for getting the healer, which I may go ahead and get Anyway, construct this, and let's do some recruiting. We don't need you guys anymore. Goodbye. Kind of tempted to keep the spearman, but whatever. I can actually buy a healer like immediately if I really care to, but whatever. So the thing about barbarians is they're cheap. They're look at this. I can easily buy all these, and now I have 4 of them. What do I really need 4 of them? We'll see. The main disadvantage of barbarians is the fact they have not good defense, or not as good defense, and their counterattack is rather horrible. So they're not very good at defending. But they're mobile, they do have a single ranged attack, and they do a lot of physical damage. Also, when they get hit, they have a chance of going berserk. And when they go berserk, their damage goes up, and they ignore wound penalties. So, good stuff. Alright, so now we have 4 barbarians. Our income is still absolutely fantastic. Let's go ahead and get this other free settlement and get ourselves, you know, another 18 gold income. This will give me time to build up gems too, so I can, you know, get better at magic. Yay, attack. Alright, look at this. We got ourselves like a freaking army here. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna focus on taking out the ranged guy. You can head on up. You can move on forward. You generally want to be kind of aggressive with these guys. Okay, they're looping that way. Any force march? These guys are actually level 0, low levels, except for this militiaman, which is level 5 for some reason. Okay, let's go ahead and blast you again with some magic. And I'm going to go ahead and just fall back, so I can catch them. Alright. This slinger, I'm probably not going to worry about. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and kill him. Here you go, have your kill. Okay, with you, I can do 2 to 4 damage, 4 to 6 damage, 4 to 6 damage. How much damage do you do? Okay, it's kind of hard to see how much damage you can do because you're not... Okay, there we go. So you can do that much damage. Gotcha. Alright, what I want you to do then is move up. Throw your axe. Wow. Okay. Get stabbed. Go ahead and throw your axe. And okay. So they're pretty much beat up. Kill you. Yeah, the barbarian's kind of taking a beating. It's kind of expected. He's not enraging, which is really kind of annoying me right now. Yeah, he's gotten hit. Oh, now he berserked at 1 HP, which means he'll still do max damage, but now he's kind of in a lot of hurt right now. Well, that was kind of annoying. Whatever. Smack. Yeah, you got a kill. Hey, let's chop you. We'll move back. Chop you. And you can just throw your axe. He's still affected by stamina, so he's actually kind of not doing that much damage. Oops, I forgot about the throw spear. My bad. Kill you. You move down. I do want my commander to try to get a little bit of, you know... There you go. I kind of want him to get the kill so he can get a little bit more experience. So we did lose a Barbarian. That kind of sucks. But it's okay. We made 23 gold, which can almost buy us a new one. Okay, so we got +1 magic. That's good. That means we get more magic. Ranged tactics will give us more ranged attack with all our units, as well as more ammo. Okay, and just something to note, you can't use this this does not affect Barbarians and Spearmen, so, I mean, they'll still get the +1 ranged attack, but they won't get the extra ammo. Maneuvering gives you plus initiative and stamina, and eventually plus mobility, which, plus mobility affects your global movement. It doesn't affect actual combat movement. And then defense tactics will give us +1 defense, and that's what I definitely want, so we'll get that. Okay, so cool stuff. This place is also 100% explored. This place also has a mill and a pub already, apparently. Wow, this place is amazing. So our income's now 39 gold, that's good. I do still need kind of want a healer, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for that next. Just so I can keep, just so I can keep things going at a steady pace. So let's go ahead and get the altar. And we need to go ahead and head back anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay. That's done. Let's go ahead and construct. We do need to make a Brotherhood of Light, which eats up some gems, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Not heroes. Well, one thing we need to do is get another spell, so let's get ourselves another magic shot. And our garrison, we need to get ourselves a healer. This is gonna kill our morale. Notice it's +1s right now. Just adding him gives -1s and a -3 to the healer, so morale's not gonna be our strong point right now. It's not really that big of a deal, to be honest. I mean, even if he had all bonuses, it doesn't... The amount of morale you lose from just, you know, units dying is not that much, and if you're getting hit with fear spells, the benefits is not going to make too much of a difference. Okay, so we are done with this area. I do what options do we have now? I wouldn't mind getting some archers, but I don't know. How far can we... Oh, we can actually go through this, because this is all plains. Let's go ahead and try the Savage Woods. I don't think we're going to be able to pull it off, but we'll see what's there. Because I really could use that redwood. The redwood would make a huge difference. Giants, 9 giant spiders. You got good. Yeah, screw that. Yeah, no. I'm loading. Let me load the game. 9 giant spiders. You gotta be kidding me. Giant spiders are rank 2 monsters. They can web you, which means you just sit there and can't do anything, and they also have a poisonous bite. I mean, if you have a decent front line, like you know, swordsmen, you can just let them get webbed, and then you just kill them with archers or something. But we don't have that, you know, luxury. We can go for the Prince's Lands, but that's once we're getting to 2 hexes away, we're kind of pushing our luck. Though a free settlement might be within our limits. Anything here? Oh, it has 1 location as well. Okay, we'll do that. See what this free settlement has for us. And it looks like this place has a boat. Whatever. Alright, so this place has 14 militia, slinger, spearmen, bowmen, pikemen, swordsmen, and crossbowmen. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit... Negotiate? 540 gold. Some other time. Alright. I think what we're going to have to do is just hang around for a bit. Just a little bit. So I'm just going to take the Lizardman land and get some locations out of that. That way we can actually, you know, take over, start, you know, bulking up a bit. We definitely need the money. The reason I'm using Barbarians is, one, they're cheaper, two, it's a change of pace, and they're actually not too bad. Once they get like medals and stuff, it definitely balances out. So let's go ahead and do Lizardman lands and hope for the best. I mean, this thing only seems to have only +2 gold and +1 gems. For Lizardman, yeah, we can do this. Let's negotiate though. Can we talk? What do you want to say to me, stranger? Submit to me. How dare you speak like this? Guards, kill him. Nice talking. I was hoping I can, like, just, you know, bully them into just submitting. Not that I really wanted to do that, because, you know, I kind of want to get the, experience. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get this going. These are Lizardmen. We have fought these guys before, so not a big deal. I'm gonna go ahead and let them go up another space. Darren Forest. What is this? That's plains. Okay. What I wanted to go ahead and do is start pelting you with magic. Magic! What's your range defense? Pretty decent. Okay. Oh, that's a heck of a stab, but I did get Berserker out of that. Can you kill it for me? No, you can't, because you fail at life. Alright. Do you have Force March? No, you don't. Okay. I'm gonna do something maybe a little silly. Stab. Ahaha, I win. Chop. Can you enrage him? No. But I will go ahead and throw my axe at you. He's just gonna regenerate a hit point. Go. I figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, enrage. Or Berserker, rather, but, you know, same thing. Heal. Chop you. Chop you. Blast you with magic. I wasn't expecting you to do that much, but whatever. And okay. Berserker. Yeah, as you can see, the Barbarians just take a lot of damage. It's kind of just a disadvantage they have. Anyway, let's go ahead and pelt you with magic for a free kill. And you can get healed up before you kill that guy. Alright, 30 gold. So that's pretty much a Barbarian right there. More HP. More Berserker, which all this does is when they go Berserk, they get even more attack bonus. And this guy got can get +2 defense and +1 counterattack for an additional 4 upkeep. Definitely get that, since these guys don't have much defense to begin with. So I'll make them a little bit tougher. How are you guys looking? A little bit beat up. We do have some locations this place is not explored. We've got goblins, battle mages. Let's go ahead and do some goblins. In the meantime, we need to see about doing some other things. Mainly, I wouldn't mind getting some more magic, but I don't have the gems for it, so never mind. I can go for the show booth, but that's not a good idea. I wouldn't mind working towards getting some archers or something like that. You know, I can go for bowmen or something, I don't know. Kind of prefer crossbowmen, just simply because they pierce armor. But, yeah. Let's granary population. Let's go ahead and work towards the granary for right now. And one thing I didn't check is, what do I need for a chieftain tent? Oh, I do need to get a totem. So I wouldn't mind using tribe guards, even though they're not exactly good. Alright, enough of that. Okay, we're gonna go to the ruined tower, and we'll probably do this and call this a video. 4 goblins. Easy enough. We should have no issues with this. My guys are a little beat up, but that's okay. And you hang out up there. Start the battle. These guys don't have any magic resist whatsoever. So we're just gonna pelt them with magic. Magic! Okay, get you some healing. Chop. Magic. Chop. And you go ahead and move up 1. And you go ahead and heal him. Okay. Magic bolt. Go ahead and heal you. And wait for him to come in. Alright, what we can do here, let's go ahead and heal you again. I went ahead and took the hit just so I can kill this one. There you go. 5 gold. And I leveled and I got +1 health, which is kind of useless. Offensive tactics gives you +1 attack. Or in counterattack, pretty much, to all your units. We're just going to go ahead and continue focusing on defensive tactics, so it can take hits better. Berserker, plus healing and ammo, definitely want that. And we get access to Extravaganza. Okay. Extravaganza is a ritual scroll, which will temporarily increase your happiness in an area. Which some of these places might kind of need it. I don't know who I'll give it to though. I'll just wait. Okay, in the meantime, you can probably work towards getting more income, or we can start working on more magic. No, we can't work on more magic, because we need more gems. Well, I can get Sanctuary. School Sorcery. Not good enough. I mean, I can buy some of these schools, but I still wouldn't have enough gems to actually use them, so that is kind of an issue. Alright, for right now, we haven't got any extra units, so I'm just going to go ahead and get some additional income. And we also got ourselves an adventurous contract, so we might have to use that on a province soon. Okay, so that is a start. Let's go ahead and call this a video. I'm the Depressed Eador, and this is Eador, Masters of the Broken World. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in a second.